morning and greetings from Northumberland on Sunday the 25th of September. As we pass the equinox and approach Michaelmas, the days are getting shorter and the nights are getting longer, and so the mornings correspondingly are darker than they have been. And we begin this season in this benefice where we are celebrating harvest in one of our churches today and in two of our churches next week. And we rightly give thanks to God for his bounty. But the readings in the ordinary time today challenge us. They challenge us about our attitude, and not only to God but to others. So we think, for example, in the Psalms about dwelling under the shelter of the Most High and abiding in God's love. The Gospel reminds us of the story of the rich man and Lazarus, Dives and Lazarus, the two people whose lives are so different. And it challenges us to think about the way in which we treat others. And then in the letter to Timothy, we have a marvellous phrase that is often corrupted. The phrase is this. This is verse 10 of 1 Timothy chapter 6. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. And in their eagerness to be rich, some have wandered away from the faith and pierced themselves with many pains. The love of money is the root of all evil. Sometimes people quote it in saying money is the root of all evil. That's not true. Money is something that is morally neutral. But Paul, writing to Timothy, says that the love of money, the pursuit of money, can lead us astray. In Chaucer's Pardoner's Tale, the pardoner uses this to part people from their money so that he can pursue his vocation. But of course, what the question does is set to us. How do you feel about wealth? How do you feel about responsibility? How do you feel about care for the poor? These are things that are all there in our society and in our scriptures today. And I simply want to pose a question in this season when we give thanks to God for all that he has given us. What does it mean for us in terms of the decisions we take and of the way we live, whether we are rich or poor? What does it mean to us? Are we going to be led astray, or are we going to seek to continue to follow the way of Christ and to live in his love? Let us not be drawn away, but let us seek to follow Christ and live always in his love and come to our reward in the place that he prepares for us. May God bless us. May God lead us in his paths. May God give us the correct priorities and help us always to live in his love and in his way. And as we offer our prayers in our churches today, we continue to pray for the situation with the Ukraine and with Russia, and also for an outbreak of persecution and intimidation in Iran, for all those people who are vulnerable, at home or abroad, that God's love may be for us all. God bless us all.